I really don't.
Still, look how long it takes a person to pick up loot. Have you ever seen anybody take that long to pick up a piece of loot? Like, just goes to one knee, stops there for a second, picks it up. This is me picking up loot. Don't even see me make an animation to pick it up.
Right.
Like, I mean, like, and that person always has like a long animation where they stop and then pick up loot.
It's so sad. If we ever see them ever come out of this area, fuck, I'm gonna be saying something.
I've seen him at GHS. I've seen him like that person does like play with their. It's a 750 AP Hongmoon 12. Could be Hongmoon 13 soon, if not already. But I mean, like, you know, it's a the person plays with their account. Just when they're not playing with their account, they run a bot, and they'll run it for days. Like, just look, mobs that I've tagged, going ahead and hitting. You know, the way you can totally tell it's a bot from the way it moves around. And like normally, you know, we're looking around the field, I can see a mob, I go straight to that mob. This person runs on a set path and then doesn't see the mob until, like, you know, it's a certain range from the mob. Like, look, all these mobs we've tagged and still hitting and killing. You're telling me a Hongmoon 12 player doesn't know that, you know, yeah.
Sad, lazy ass kids. That's why I despise people who use bot programs.
Yeah,
Fucking lazy.
Just a real douche. See, look at the bot getting stuck on that there. And it's been 22 days now, and this person, you know, just, I don't know, they don't give a shit. Like, fuck, man, I'll run a bot myself. I mean, why not? Like, why do your 40-40 when you can just run the bot, right?
Fuck that. I got pride. I ain't no fucking lazy piece of shit. You know, if they're too lazy to do that, just imagine them during sex. Fuck, that's bad. That's what
Right.
That's what I always say. If they're so fucking lazy to play a video game, which is generally for fun, then just imagine them during sex. Fucking lazy, quick, want to get it over with.
Yeah, so they can get back to their video games.
Yeah. So they can watch their bot in action.
That's pretty sad.
This doesn't make sense to me. It never has. Video game is literally to play on, and they just don't do it.
It's because they're getting a gain in power, so when they play, they come back and they've gotten this gain in, you know, AP, evasion, everything from leveling, and they didn't have to do anything for it. Like, just leave your computer on all night, all day. You know, you go out, do whatever you want to do, you know, go out to see a movie with your friends or whatever. You're still getting a gain in the game.
And I hope this shit blows up.
It's 22 days. So many tickets. Like, they won't even let me bump my ticket anymore. Because they just don't give a fuck. Like, I don't know how much money this person has spent on the game, that they're like, who gives a shit? The person still spends money. Like, I mean, you can see, you know, they maybe invested in troves from their diamonds, I don't know. You can see they bought the summer costume. Maybe they buy a ton of N coin for gold. And they're just like, you know what?
The only thing I can think of why they haven't actually done anything about it is because the person spends money.
Or because they just don't give a shit.
Well, I hate to be racist, but most Korean games just don't.
The reason they don't want bot spammers is because people log on multiples, and that slows the server down, basically. I mean, that's what a DDoS is. It's a distributed denial of service. It just crowds the server, so they don't want those. But if it's a player and is actually spending money, they probably don't give a shit.
Yeah, greedy fucking idiots.
Because that's, I mean, it's common practice for, like, you know, those online poker sites and shit?
No, I don't
they
play that
did.
type of
Well,
poker.
you know of them, I'm sure.
No, I don't. I despise poker. I got beaten up over a poker game. I hate poker.
You've heard of online poker and shit like that before, or any
Nope.
of those online
You're
gambling
aware of
things.
its
Well, anyways,
existence.
No, I'm not.
common practice between them is to DDoS each other
Oh, to take
because
their competition offline?
yeah, exactly, yeah. Basically, if they can't produce the service, then the people who were getting that service have to go somewhere else. You know, their main competitor is probably the one where their service is going to go, and it's like this has been going on for like a long time with all those sites, and it's common practice. It's acknowledged that they do it. I mean, it's I don't know. Anybody can get a bot program to DDoS. A 12-year-old can get a bot program to DDoS.
I don't. I would
They're
never
not
clue how to
even
do it.
expensive. You don't have to have a clue.
But
All you
doesn't
have to
somebody
do
have to
is
like install Trojans on a bunch of machines?
you don't need Trojans. All you need is a network of computers, or even you can rent a network of computers. Even basically
Oh
all it
God.
is multiply logging in a whole bunch of different accounts at the same time. That's what it is, and it crashes the server. That's what DDoS is.
Yeah, but I thought what people do is they install a Trojan on a bunch of computers, like just people's random computers, and then they can control those computers to,
Yeah,
do that.
they can do that. Yeah,
But now there's actual like server farms, or sorry,
right. Yeah,
DDoS farms that will do it for you.
yep, exactly.
Probably in India.
All over the place. It's they make just as much money as gold farmers. The program's not expensive, but you do have to buy it. You know, you do have to rent the space. If you don't have a network of your own to do it, then you have to rent the network basically.
I wonder if those people managed to finish that SSP.
Only reason I know this is because I have a family member who's they call them ethical hackers. He works for a big corporation, and that's what he does.
I don't know. For me, it's just, you don't have to ban the person. Just tell them to fucking stop botting. Like, how hard is
Right.
that? Like, I mean, like, just tell them stop botting. We know you're botting.
Isn't there a policy for having an unfair advantage against other players?
Yeah, of course there is, but they probably just don't care enough to enforce it. It doesn't affect the server in any way except for that person doesn't have to pay as much for stuff. And if they're already paying cash money, then it probably wouldn't matter to them at all. Like I was saying the other night, I've played games where if you're a casher, they'll give you a bot. Like what was that one? War Tomb had one, I think. That was a browser-based game, but people spent a lot of money on it. Hell, I spent $300 or $400 on the browser game just a year and a half ago,
Wow.
and the game had a built-in bot, so I can leave my tune doing whatever I told it to do. A huge AFK range, just go around killing shit.